don't got nothing against Eminem. I got nothing against Eminem. Eminem can rap, but I care about us more. I don't want to go through. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want. For 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem. The f you want me to do? Come on, man. My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I gotta be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad. You think this shit is cool? Nah, man. Ooh, we're failing as a people. I don't hate Eminem. I don't know him to hate him. I don't hate white people. Tired of this shit, man. It's just too much. I don't want to be the bad guy. I got an 8-year-old son that I dropped off at school this morning. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm all right. I don't want my DMs filled with. I've had 9 pages knocked down, 1 million. White people think I love all people. Come on, man. All me and Eminem got to do is sit down and talk with each other. Let's sit down and talk. Let's battle. Let's do whatever. But let's at least face to face meet each other.
Oh, he making the cancers look real bad, man. Him and Irv Gotti. Come on, bro. Come on.
Yo, could I defend? Look, I really probably look, but I'm gonna play the defendant in
They
this
making
situation.
emotional come out.
I'm gonna be Benzino's defendant for whatever, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it because it looks so bad. I am going to try to defend this guy and say that Benzino has been through a lot.
Yeah.
In this recent year and a couple of years before. And I don't, how some people get low or some people get high, and when they get high, they get emotional. Y'all know somebody that you got somebody that y'all know that when they smoke a blunt or when they get drunk or they just get emotional.
No, no.
That's me. It's me.
I'm just saying that's me. I don't get emotional. I go to sleep. I be getting too nice. I be falling asleep. It says.
I'm saying some people is like that, and I think that's what happened to Benzino. Tiffany J, what you think?
What do I think happened to him?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Him crying. Yeah,
and he didn't cry
too. He was falling.
Yeah.
It was an ugly. It was one of them like one of them and you a grown sir out here. You is a grown sir.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody needs that once in a while.
Right.
I'm sorry that it had to be out to the public that he did it, but I think that's the problem with a lot of men. They don't do that. They quiet, they hold it in, they must not have a stroke or a heart attack. You can't do that. Don't be too good that you can't express yourself. If you need to cry, cry. I don't think that make a person less of a man. I really don't. At the end of the day, most men that do cry is something that's really painful, but at the end of the day, they can still knock your head off too in the next breath. Don't get it twisted just because you cry that he's a punk. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not mad at it. I don't know exactly why he cried, but obviously something's going on, whether you high or not. Something must be bothering him. So I'm glad he got that release. I think that's good, but no, I didn't hear about why he did it, or I didn't hear about that.
Yo, Marcy, how you feel like how complicated are men's feelings these days?
Well, you know how I feel about that. Like I really feel like men are just so taken aback. Like they're so constricted. They don't have enough emotion, a lot of physical connection. Like men can't touch other men. Men can't hug each other like us women do. We be out in public just kissing and hugging, all that stuff. It's nothing to us. But when it comes to men, their only way of getting affection is they feel through sex or physical touch or whatever. And so when it comes to having an emotional breakdown, they feel like they can't do that. There's the society makes them feel like they have to present themselves a certain way. And also like us sitting here, like even at times we chuckle about, what's happening with Benzino or whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, look, a lot of it's self-inflicted if we're keeping it funky. Like Benzino has done a lot of stupid things that have caused him, a lot of undue attention. But at the end of the day, he's probably breaking down because everything's getting the best of him at this point. And, that is a form of mental, instability that he might need to like speak about,
Yeah, I mean, how y'all feel if y'all was Coi Leray watching your pops cry like that?
Well, coming from a standpoint, she's probably something that I wouldn't say, I wouldn't know if she's used to it, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the first merry-go-round that she have. He's probably cried in front of her.
I know the two of them been through a lot too, because
that's
like
what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure
they haven't been close.
Yeah, it's she's probably like, whatever, he's gonna be all right, or
If this was a woman that cried on Drink Champs, how do you guys think it would be different?
I was gonna say, plus maybe maybe his financial situation's a bit tough right now. Maybe it's a bit low. And one thing about a man, if his finance is not right, his head is not right. So and then and then maybe he's unable to really like have real conversations with his child, and that probably hurts him. So maybe that's a way of him trying to reach her, because he can't do it directly. So people have different reasons why they get emotional. But I think if it was a woman, I think people would be trying to ask the same questions. Well, what's wrong? What's really bothering her? I don't think people will be looking down probably as much as they would as with a man crying. But again, I don't see a problem with him letting it out, and I hope that there's some kind of resolution with all of that. Because even with the neck, I mean, he's not a spring chicken. He's an older guy, but when people talk about you, it's painful.
So
that's what I'm saying.
You can't control your neck.
You cannot control it. You
can't get an extra 2 inches up on that. You can't.
Right. You can't.
Your shoulders drop, can happen.
Benzino in the last few years has been the subject of a lot of negativity, and like Marcy said, some of it, can be perceived as him doing it to himself. But regardless to that, that negativity is painful.